Hi, Dave here. Just wanted to put together a quick video. Now, we'll make it as short as I possibly can. For those of you that know me, I do like to talk a bit, so I'll keep it as brief as I can. We have released a fairly major upgrade through the software overnight. So I've put together a test or a demo sale just to show you some of the new functionality and what is now available. So I've set up a couple of buyers on a test sale, and we're going to get this buyer to go in and put in a $500,000 offer. Put in password, and you'll see that from the buyer's screen, not much has changed. All of our functionality changes have been aimed at the agent. So this is the agent screen. You'll notice there's now a third drop-down box. And that third drop-down box allows us to now monitor, approve, or not approve buyers directly from the sales screen. So if I go in and add myself as a buyer, like always, you'll get an email that will let you know of an unapproved buyer. But instead of that taking you to the back end of the admin screen, what it'll do now is it'll show up on your sale page. So the page or the screen that you use on your phone when you're out and about. And you'll now see that we have an unapproved buyer, and we can now either approve that buyer or disapprove that buyer or cancel that buyer directly from our phone. So it just makes it easier. It makes it easier for us to manage offers on the go. And in this particular case, I'm going to delete it. I've already set up a couple of buyers. I don't need a third buyer for the sake of this demonstration. So I'm just going to delete them straight out of the sale. It just makes life a lot easier rather than dodging through or going through multiple different screens. And we can see at a glance who's involved, who's active, who's finished their registration, who's made what offers, and once again, we can approve buyers whether at an open for inspection or at home or late at night or early in the morning or out in our car. So if we now have someone, just to show you the other things that we've done, if we have a buyer that now makes a second offer on the property and they submit that offer, it will make some further changes. We have some further functionality and some further tools that we can use on the agent screen. Let's say, for instance, that a buyer puts in an offer of 5.1 million when they're intending to put in an offer of 510,000. Now, previously, an agent had to contact us, and we had to jump into the back end and manually remove that offer. Now, the agent can control what the highest offer is showing. And it also happens sometimes when a buyer decides to withdraw their offer. So all you need to do is reject the last offer, and it will take it back to the offer before. And it will simply show as an offer with a line through it. So it's very simple, very straightforward. Just do that straight from your phone, add in your password, reject that offer, and it will take it out and take us back to the last offer. Now, you can do that as many times as you want. You're not limited to one offer. So you can take out as many offers, and it will take it back to the previous state before that offer was made. Now, having said that, what we've decided not to do is cancel out buyers. So if we have a buyer but we've rejected their offer, either they've withdrawn their offer or they have made a mistake, they are still registered. They are still free to go ahead and make further offers. Now, obviously, if it's a buyer you don't want involved in the sale, you still have the same ability to cancel that buyer out. Now, you can do that again straight from your sales screen. Now that we can manage our buyer participants, if you have a buyer for one reason or another that you no longer want involved in the sale, you're free to cancel them out at any time. And they will no longer have access to the sale page, and they'll no longer have access to put offers in. But if you have a situation again where a buyer has just made a mistake, then it's very simple and it's very easy just to take that buyer's offer out, and you can keep taking offers out until such time as you get back to where you want to be. So that's one of the things that we've done, or a couple of things that we've done to improve the functionality. We want to make it ever easier for people to make or to control their offer process on the go. More and more these days, agents are being less tied to offices, and they're being, they're needing to have access to that information and needing to monitor their sales, while they're out and about, in between appointments, at open for inspections, after hours, early in the morning, all sorts of types of things. So for that reason, it's important to us that we make it as easy as we can for you, so you're not flicking out between the admin screen and the sales screen that you're using. Apart from setting up the property, there is pretty much nothing now that you can't do directly from your sales screen. As I say, managing the offers, approving your buyers, cancelling buyers out, changing timers, changing reserves, pausing sales, resuming sales. It can all be done from the one simple screen, and a screen that works very, very well on both a mobile phone and an iPad device. So that's some of the main changes that we've made. If you're interested in a full list of the changes that we've made, in your account under the help button there is a what's new. In that what's new, you'll have an extensive list of all the changes that we've made. And there's been a couple of other things. You know, there's one of the other changes that we've made in regards to the buyer registration page. That buyer registration page, if you request it, will be turned on, and that will reflect the information of the listing agent. So rather than having a generic email address and phone number of the office, you can ensure that those buyer registration pages reflect the listing agent's details, and that can change from property to property, obviously. So it means it makes it easier for multiple people in the office to have their own listings and to run under a single account. It also means that those listing agents will be the ones who will be emailed the approval for the buyers, so you don't have to go through an admin person at the office or the principal. The listing agent can manage it. What you see in the screen now is a full list of all the changes that we've made. Some of them are just fixes in slight little bugs. Some of them are system changes where we've sped things up and maintained speed and making sure that everything flows. Every time we make changes, it is important for us to ensure that it doesn't impact on the overall usability of our existing features. Like always, if you've got any questions, feel free to give me a call at any time, and I hope you have a great weekend.